Welcome to Business Time. I am Melisha. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, remember that I want you to subscribe to my other channel, Melisha Gordon. That's where you'll find motivating and encouraging words, and I'm hoping that you'll truly benefit from it. So if you need a little inspiration, you can always go right over. All right, so today we are going to continue looking at the Management of Business Unit 1, Paper 2, 2019 past paper. In the previous video, we did question 1. Today, we will be looking at question 2. So let's go right to it. Module 2, Management of People. All right. So 2 says the Human Resource Department of an organization plays a pivotal role in the recruitment, training, and development of staff. A says distinguish between the terms training and development. Take note of the marks, it's 4 marks. Distinguish between the terms training and development. Take a few seconds to think if you can tell the difference. Let's go and look at some possible answers. All right. 2A says training is the process that attempts to equip workers with the skills demanded by the job, teaching employees how to do the job for which they were hired. Focuses on the need of the organization. Now, when it comes to development, this is teaching the skills needed for both present and future jobs. It focuses on the development of a more general nature. For example, problem solving and team working. Focuses on the needs of the employees and the future of the employees. So when it comes to development, not only are the employees being trained to do their current job well, but they're also being trained to develop in other areas, that will benefit them beyond this current job. But let's now look at 2B. 2B says explain each of the following functions which are performed by a human resource department. So you're going to need to explain recruitment, selection, and compensation. And take note, it's 3 marks each. So you need to ensure that you have 3 clear points for each function that you are going to explain. So recruitment, what is recruitment? How would you explain that? So let's look at recruitment. Recruitment is the process of attracting qualified persons to apply for the jobs that are open. Recruitment can be done by getting persons already working within the organization to apply for the job. It can also be done by trying to get persons from outside the organization to apply for the job. So, if there's a vacancy, you want to ensure that the best qualified person will apply for this position. So it's important. The next one is selection. So let's look what selection is. Think about it. So selection is the process of choosing people to work within an organization. This may include application, interviews, and testing. So applications are generally used to informally decide whether a candidate is deserving of further evaluation. So one would look through the applications, try to see which persons have, the qualifications or the skills that you're looking for, and you could shortlist them for an interview. Candidates may be given tasks to complete to test their aptitudes as well. So in choosing, persons may be given a test to do. Persons may be asked questions that test their ability to perform the job. And of course, during the interview session, you will ask them questions where you get to know them. So all of that is a part of the selection process. So the next one is compensation. Can you think of it? Can you think of what that is? Compensation is the financial remuneration given by the organization to its employees in exchange for their work. Workers are paid in the form of wages and salaries. Wages and salaries need to be competitive with similar jobs or similar occupations to attract the best or most skilled workers. And so persons usually select a job if they feel that they are getting good pay. So the compensation package is of great importance when someone is going to decide which job to take. All right, let's now look at C. C says discuss 3 ways in which an organization can benefit from on-the-job training, and that is a total of 12 marks. So that is 4 marks each. So you have to discuss 3 ways in which an organization can benefit from on-the-job training. And for you to highlight the benefits, discuss the benefits, you need to know what is on-the-job training. All right, so think about it. Take a few seconds to see if you can come up with any answer. All right, let's look at one of the ways. Employees will be able to contribute to the output of the organization while in training. This is because employees will learn about the job while doing it. So remember, that's a part of on-the-job training. You do not go anywhere for training. You stay right there at the workplace and you learn what to do while actually attempting to do the job. For example, a new employee may be taught how to use a cash register while taking orders from customers. And many times I've seen that kind of on-the-job training. You may go to a fast food restaurant or even to the supermarket, and you will see a supervisor or somebody teaching a trainee how to use a cash register. Your customer will go there and the person will instruct the person what to do, right? So that's on-the-job training. Therefore, output level will be maintained as the worker is present at the organization. So work is still going on while persons are being trained, because the persons are actually doing the job, even though they will be moving very slow. But guess what? Output, the production is still taking place. Things are still happening. The second point is that the organization will not have a lot of expenses related to training costs. The fact that the employees are present at the organization reduces certain expenses such as traveling, lunch, because if workers had to do off the job training, guess what? They will have to more than likely the business will have to bear the expense, for transportation for workers to travel to the place for training. Some workers have to go overseas, yes, for training. So this is so as it would be almost like a regular work day where employees just show up for work. So on the job training will help the organization to reduce training costs significantly. An organization will be able to quickly pick up on employees' strengths and weaknesses. So this will help for employees to be placed in areas where they are strongest in. So this helps to save resources and time in not having to reallocate workers to areas they are best suited for. So employees may have, let's say for example, if an employee did training off-site, the employer may not necessarily know, or the manager may not necessarily know the areas right away that the employees are best suited for. But when training is done on site within the organization, the supervisors, the managers can quickly see the areas that the employees are strongest in and place them in the appropriate position. All right, so that is it for question 2. I hope that you indeed learned something, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Remember, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. All right, that is it. See you next time.